Hey Virgo, it is Jamie here with Earth and Fire Tarot. Thank you for coming and visiting. If you're new to the channel, hopefully it resonates or you like what I do here and you can hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit the little bell too so you get notified of new uploads. I've already meditated and shuffled as always, but I'm going to finish shuffling on camera so I can do my little spiel here in the beginning and all that good stuff, blah, blah, blah. No, all that stuff you don't want to hear. So again, if this doesn't resonate, check your moon, rising, or Venus. This will be a general love reading for March 2019. I honestly, these cards are being stubborn. Honestly, can't believe that we're already into 2019. Do feel free to check the description box below my video for information on private readings, pricing and availability, my email address and all that good stuff. And if you guys are interested in a private reading, just shoot me an email. There's also information below on how to make a donation to my channel. That would be much appreciated as well. Thank you to everyone. And thank you to all my subscribers. So you guys, I told Cancer they were #1 views for my weekly readings last week. So I'm trying to read in order for my sign. So whoever had the most views gets their reading first for March. So you guys were actually #2. So you guys are my second reading here for March. Okay, I am ready to cut the deck. Virgo, let's see what we have for our Virgos. For whatever reason, I'm feeling really excited for you guys. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, 3 cards for them, your person, and 3 cards for the relationship like I always do for these monthlies. And we'll get some clarifiers and get a good clear picture. So let's get 3 cards for our Virgos. Spirits, give me the messages for Virgo. Wow. First card out is the Ace of Wands. You could have a fire sign on your mind, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. You could also have new beginnings on your mind. You could have passion on your mind. You could have love and passion on your mind. Let's see what else comes out for our Virgos. Oh, guys. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. And, oh, guys. Virgo, don't be afraid. So I have the Ace of Wands, the 4 of Shields, and the 8 of Swords. So, what I'm seeing here so far is that you guys want a new beginning with this person. For whatever reason, you guys are not opening your heart to this person. You guys are overthinking, and I think you're afraid. I think you're afraid of past. You could have been before with a person that was very deceptive, that lied and didn't tell you full truths, and that has really gotten you closed off. You're wanting something new. You're wanting to reveal your passion to this person and your desires, but I feel like you don't know how because you're so in your own head about this. Like you know how you feel this way, but you're just not letting it go. You're not speaking that to your person. You're keeping it all inside and twisting things around in your head with that 8 of Swords energy. And see the snakes over here on this side? This card just tells me that you're in your own head because you've had, lies and deceit in your past. So you're almost overthinking the situation. Now, when would a Virgo ever overthink, right? You guys are always logical. You're always, planning. I think you just don't know how to communicate what you want to your person, and you're afraid to communicate what you want to your person. I think you're trying to come off as this energy right now. And you may have something, for some reason, you've had to take okay, I've got cards everywhere. You've taken a step back from. Now, your person, their first card out is the Three of Swords. So let me pull 2 more cards here for Virgo's person for March. Well, wow. 2 of Swords. Okay. I'm getting that they're heartbroken. And again, they do not understand. They're not seeing how you feel because you're not telling them. They got their blindfolds on to the truth, and I think you've put that blindfold on them. You're coming across as this 4 of Pentacles, which is, you know, really sheltering yourself from feeling closed heart, emotionally detached, or seeming that way, coming across that way. And it's breaking your person's heart to the point that they feel like you are, there's something going else on. I feel like they even think that there could be somebody else. I don't see anyone else. I see one person here, an Ace of Wands. But they are taking this energy that you're putting out as, for one, they're heartbroken by it. They don't understand. Things are really unclear with this moon energy. They feel like maybe you're keeping something from them. Maybe you're lying to them. Maybe you're not all about them. You know, they're really misreading this. And they feel like they have to make a decision, but they don't want to make a decision. They don't want to walk away from this relationship, but they feel like they're going to have to make a decision soon. That's their present energy. In the future, for March, this present March, future March, they're going to continue to feel like this is unclear. So if you feel for this person the way you do, and you want that new beginning, they're not seeing that because you're keeping all that inside. You're really imprisoned by your own past hurts, past heartbreaks, people that have lied to you and deceived you. You're really kind of acting like you're shut off, giving that vibe off, and your person is completely misreading your energy. They don't understand. They feel heartbroken, like I said, and they're even curious, you know, thinking maybe that there's somebody else. Maybe there's a third party. I don't say that there's one, but that's in their thoughts. And it's hurtful to them because you haven't spoken your true feelings to them. You may be thinking about what you want, but you're not voicing that. You're not reciprocating, you know, to their liking, and they're getting really uneasy. I get a really uneasy feeling, and they almost feel like you're being deceptive because you're not open. Now for the relationship, yeah. There's wishful thinking. There's wish fulfillment here. I have the 9 of Cauldrons, the 9 of Cups, and I have the Hierophant, the Druid, in my Celtic deck, and the 7 of Cauldrons. So again, they see you as having other options. And they're confused. There's confusion here. You know, there's an opportunity for a solid commitment and a possible, you know, solid relationship, but they're looking at you like, well, maybe I'm not their only one. Maybe they're sharing their cups with everybody else. They have options. I'm confused. So at the bottom of the deck, I have the 2 of Wands. So right now, with the 2 of Swords and 2 of Wands, they're trying to make a decision here on what to do. You know, they really don't know what to do here. And like I said, it's only because there's confusion. They're not hearing what you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? They don't hear what you're thinking. You have to tell them. And because you're not telling them, they're conjuring up all these other ideas in their head. These are ideas too. They're conjuring up all these different scenarios as to what could be going on with you. because you're coming across as so closed off. I'm going to pull one more card on this Two of Wands with this deck. The Star. So, you know, the universe is trying to grant your wish here. And I feel like you feel like this person is a new beginning for you with so much potential for commitment and security, but you're not communicating that. But they are your wish granted. And you know that, and the feeling's mutual. I think you're in your gut, you know this. You know how you feel about them, but again, they can't read your mind, Virgo. They don't know what you're thinking. So, I'm actually going to clarify with this deck for you guys, and then we'll pull some Romance Angels. So this is my Shadowscapes deck. I used my Celtic Tarot for the original spread here, but we'll clarify with this Shadowscapes deck. Okay. So let's get the clarifier for the Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. So not only do you see this as a new, passionate, fiery, fun beginning with this person with so much potential, it also has, you know, you're feeling this is your Ace of Pentacles. This is a new, stable, and secure beginning too. So this person has the whole package. But for some reason you're second guessing this and keeping you're keeping this all to yourself, and they just don't understand. Now let me get a card for the why is Virgo here so closed off with this Four of Shields? Nine of Wands. Like I said, you're fearful. You're ready to go, but you're not ready to go. You're a page instead of, like, you're reducing your feelings out loud, you know, to, instead of the Ace of Wands, to a Page of Wands. It's like you're afraid to offer them this big thing. You're giving them a little bit, but you're not offering the big thing here. The Page of Wands, you know, you have a lot of passion for this person. You really do. But you're giving them just a little bit, not your full self here. Which is, you know, I have the Four of Cups. So, again, you're all in your own mind about this. Really dwelling on past. But you have the Four of Cups. So you're dwelling on the past and not seeing this big picture. I mean, you see it, but you're not taking the offer that the universe is giving you with this person. You know it. You know what's there. You know what this relationship, the capabilities are, but you're not open. You're not opening up to that. Now, what is this Three of Swords for their person here, for our Virgos? The Sun and the Ace of Wands again. So, mutual feelings here. They feel like they could have a new beginning with you. And this is a great opportunity. They see you as the sun. That's a gift. They see you as a gift to them. And it's causing them so much confusion with you not opening up the world. So they're really contemplating on ending this cycle because I feel like they're just kind of at they're just lost on what else to do. And they're really working over all these scenarios in their head. With the Emperor on the Moon, they're trying to gain control for themselves. It's making them feel really out of sorts, really confused. The situation is just really confusing for them because you're not opening up. And yeah, I just see confusion. But they're trying to gain control here in the future. So they could be making a decision and working on that decision presently to end a cycle so they can start over. I feel like they're really contemplating ending this because you're not open. I have to clarify the Nine of Cups, I got the Nine of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment. This is like everything you could ever want. I'm going to get a card here for the Hierophant or the Druid. Ace of Swords. So this is telling me that if you want this commitment, you really do, the truth has to be spoken before they choose to walk away. I mean, you don't want to lose this person. I feel like, you know, this is your wish granted, and you are aware of that, but they can't read your mind. On this confusion, Seven of Cups, I have the Queen of Cups. So even though they're in this confused state, they're still offering you what they have to give, everything they have to give. They're very mothering, nurturing. If this is a female, male, whatever, the energies can be vice versa, but this person is very giving, very generous, very open to love. And they're just confused that you're not taking them up on their offer. So again, I'm getting to that they're conjuring up all these different scenarios in their head. And it's confusing them even more. They feel like you're lying to them about something when really there's no third party. There's nobody else. There's nothing else. Six of Swords. So it is time to move on to a calmer place. And I see that in the outcome here. So with this Ace of Swords, the truth will be spoken. I feel like this is very soon as well. With that being in the present energy, I feel like you're going to realize that you need to speak up here and say something, because your person is at this crossroads, and they may even threaten to end this cycle, to end this relationship with the world, and you're finally, that is going to open you up to speak your truth. I almost dropped all my cards, y'all. Almost every one of them. So I'm going to pull a card from our angels, our romance angels, and see what the angels have to say. What do our angels have to say for our Virgos for March? In love and relationships. What do the angels have to say here for our Virgos in love for March? Okay, so you may be asking advice from friends on this. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So you may be confiding in friends, asking their opinion or advice on how to move forward with this because you're afraid to speak up on your own. So you may be asking them, hey, you know, how should I go about this? What should I do here? This is how I feel for this person, but I don't know how to communicate to them because I'm afraid. I'm surprised the Fool hasn't popped up in this reading. Yeah, I had the retreat. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe you guys need to take a time out with each other. You know, plan a weekend or something. So maybe it would be easier for you to communicate your feelings to this person if you were, you know, in seclusion with them, just with them. I feel like you guys could open up maybe a little more easily. I think that's what the angels are trying to tell you with that retreat card. Is that, you know, you are asking your friends here for advice and confiding in them to get their opinions on how to move forward with this person. But, you know, it's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like you guys may be asking your person to maybe go on a weekend or just a little getaway. So maybe you can have this talk because I feel like you have a lot to say with the Ace of Swords. And I feel like you're going to do that. You're almost going to be forced to speak your feelings because they're going to, I think they're really contemplating on ending this relationship if they don't get this communication, because right now this confusion is leading them to their minds just wondering, like I said, racing all over all these different scenarios. What could this be? How could this be? What is he or she doing? Why don't they understand what I'm trying to offer them? Why am I not good enough? All these things. So I really feel like communication here is key for March, so you don't lose this connection. Oh, okay, Virgo. That's what I have for you for March. I hope this does resonate. If it doesn't, check your moon, rising, or Venus signs. If it does, like, share, and hit my subscribe button. And I'll catch y'all for probably, I'm going to try to do weeklies too. So I'll catch you guys in a few days for weeklies. Have a good one.